Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. I'm the Mysterious GG. We're about to start the Night Elf campaign, which will be the end of Vanilla Warcraft 3, or Reign of Chaos Warcraft 3. It's also Warcraft 3 Reforged. Let's not forget that. I don't know why I did this, but the last time I was recording, I was kind of done with recording, but still felt like messing around with the game, so I played the first mission of the Night Elf campaign. I don't really know why, but that's why you'll see it's already here with the next chapter ready to go. But, in fact, there is no cinematic. We just jumped straight into it with Chapter 1, Enemies at the Gate. The Night Elf campaign's weird. It's a brand new brace. I was, excited about playing as them and checking them out, having had them teased as an enemy in the Orc campaign. But it's weird. The very first mission, we're going to have an extremely limited tech tree. And then Chapter 2 is like a stealth, like you must avoid the enemy, run around, kind of similar to Arthas as a Death Knight who's super wimpy, trying not to get killed by human guards. We'll have something similar to that. Yeah, I feel like there's really not that many missions where you just get to play as the Night Elves and build a base and conquer enemies. But I think we'll have some eventually. And of course, the Night Elves are the first race, group, whatever you play as in the Frozen Throne expansion. Although, again, it seems like there's not that many missions where you just get to be the Night Elves. Somebody asked in the comments, they kind of expressed a hope that I would either record an online game or play the AI in a non-campaign game. I gotta tell you, I don't... Like, if I knew somebody like, Bobo and our old buddy, his online handle was Lagman, we would play cooperatively against the AI, but on StarCraft and StarCraft 2, and that was always fun. And we kind of took our sweet time. But, yeah, like, I don't know anybody I would play this with, and I'm not really... Yeah, I don't find it that much fun. It's just, like, so... I guess just to show people, but yeah, it's so freaking stressful. I don't remember if I've ever won one of those games. I've only tried it a couple of times and just didn't find it that much fun. But I do enjoy the campaign mode, so let's get back to the campaign mode with Enemies at the Gate. Chapter 1, Enemies at the Gate, with the heroic sacrifice of Gromash Hellscream, whose name is Grom. His nickname was Grom, not Nom, despite my nom. The Pit Lord Manaroth was slain, and the demon curse that had plagued the orcs was put to an end. However, the combined human and orc forces have moved deeper into Ashenvale Forest to ascertain whether demonic threat still lingers in the land. Tyrand Whisperwind, the leader of the Night Elf Sentinels, believes that the Outlanders will bring only doom to her enchanted homeland. And the Night Elves are a little full of themselves, as we will find out.
Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
Are you tripping balls?
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Bunch of smooth skins?
Perhaps something more.
I feel like her portrait in the original had her face. She was tiny because we could actually... It was like the viewpoint where we could see the big old battle cat thing she's riding on.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
I should be War Chief.
We shouldn't even be here. Or siding with the orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
Apparently this is the very first time that the humans and orcs ever worked together, so we're immediately going to try to shut that down.
These orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands. They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these Outlanders as they deserve.
Will belong to us. Yep. And that chick who was talking to our hero,
I'm listening.
Chandris. Go ahead. I'm listening. Chandris is apparently a big freaking deal in like a bigger deal
The Tree
in
of Life
the
is
overall
the heart
lore,
of all
but
Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold.
okay, don't tell me what to do. I'm the player. But yeah, their bases are a little different.
Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors.
Wars and fusion. Yeah, but wisps generate wood by just touching trees, but don't actually consume the trees. So, once we've entangled the gold mine, that'll be a thing.
Let's get going. I await your command.
Uh-huh.
I await your command. Was there something you wanted? Look, I don't have time for this nonsense. I wonder why I never run out of arrows. I wish my bow was socketed. I'm listening.
But yeah, apparently Chandris is in the lore. Like, she probably shows up in World of Warcraft. There's various Warcraft novels and crap.
Your building is
I
complete.
think she does stuff in those. So their workers are a little expensive. 60 gold. You can select the entangled gold mine and unload wisps that are
Moonwells are the
harvesting.
source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moonwells to nourish more troops.
Insufficient gold.
Insufficient Vespene gas. And moonwells are like farms or houses, I guess. Because these people don't have houses. They just wander around the forest all freaking day and night. But they get some kind of bonus to how their population limit by having... oh, we're about to run into that population limit, by the way. So I guess I had better make you start building the moonwell, huh? I don't know how this even works.
Create more moonwells.
I guess they don't actually... Wisps don't have an attack at all. They just have armor. Very interesting, but stupid.
To train more troops, construct an Ancient of War. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Gesundheit.
We keep our long vigil and wait, while the druids sleep peacefully in their dens.
Lazy bums.
Elune, give me strength.
Like Hera.
Anu Therador Mali. My heart sleeps
Your building is
in the
complete.
Emerald Dream. Someone threatens the wilds?
Okay, apparently she doesn't have goofy stuff to say, so... Ancient of War will let us actually build... So all of our buildings are basically trees, except for these moonwells. Eventually we build something called, like, the Huntress's Lodge, which is... It's an actual building instead of a freaking tree. The nice thing about our buildings is that they can fight, but you have to uproot them, which means they stop doing whatever their function is. You can't be training units at your Ancient of War when
I heed the voice of
let's have you go out and get started on some basic stuff. You can probably handle some of this combat
As
on your
goddess
own.
wills. By Elune.
Or maybe not. Maybe I overestimated
So be it.
Supreme Soviet. Oh, that consumes
Your
the
building
wisp.
is complete.
I forgot about that. That actually consumes the wisp, so... I need to get another couple of wisps going if I want to keep harvesting wood at the same rate and also have multiple Ancients of War so I can start But I can only build one unit, Archer. It's the most basic of the Night Elf military units. I guess the Night Elves, now that I think about it, the Night Elves are unique because their basic, most
As the goddess
cheapest
wills.
base unit is able to shoot ground and air.
So be it.
Whereas everyone else's basic unit is ground attack only. But also those units are super freaking fragile.
Immediately.
Immediate LY.
So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
What?
By Elune. The goddess calls.
This might not be as good an idea for her to do by herself as I thought.
Your building is complete.
Alright, so how many guys are up here doing wood? 5. That's about what we need. So if one of you builds a altar of elders, just in case things go poorly over there.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
It's still the same ones, okay. I thought maybe more had come after us.
I stand ready.
Create more moonwells.
Oh, oopsie. Close to you being done. Okay, we're gonna need moon wells too, sweet.
I stand ready. The voice of Elune.
I am a gentle priestess of murdering workers. I guess I never claimed to be a. She never claimed to be a gentle priestess.
Your building is complete.
Alright, so yeah, some units, the elders, or the trees, they consume the wisp when they are built.
The wild.
Other units do not.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Anyways.
Your building is complete.
Yeah, so for whatever reason I decided to actually play through this whole mission and not record it. We just don't have much of a tech tree to utilize. All we can do is spam the enemy base we need to take out. Because we have a hidden side quest, and our main quest right now is build a base, which we are about to complete by building one more archer, yeah. So this will advance the story, I guess. Never mind, it just tells us to slay the paladin. So, orcs and humans have set up a base in the Ashenvale Forest. Around Whisperwind, protected the Night Elves, and word to destroy all that enters the forest uninvited. So we're going to murder these people who are currently trying to actually work together to defeat the undead.
Your building is complete.
Because this game is, if nothing else,
I stand ready.
A fairly clumsy allegory about people setting aside their differences to work for the common good. Everyone except the undead, who are pretty much just not good.
Let's get going.
But because archers are terrible, and the limited upgrades they can get to make them less terrible are not available to us, we're going to need a lot of them.
The goddess calls.
We shouldn't have a lot of difficulty getting
I stand ready.
enough experience for Tyrande for her to level up, though.
I stand ready.
I await your command.
Chandris is just a jumped up archer. She does
I stand ready.
like double the damage of a normal archer. They have.
Your building is complete. I'm listening.
She's
I
got
stand ready. Your move.
a bit more hit points, but overall she's not a particularly fantastic unit.
I stand ready. Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Oh, we're under
goddess
attack. I
calls.
didn't think that was actually going to happen in this mission. Not to mention they're kind of ignoring,
So be it.
I stand ready.
As the goddess wills.
Let's get going.
I stand ready. On your mark. All too easy.
But here's a neat thing.
I stand ready.
She can go to a moonwell and get her hit points
Say
back.
no more.
I heed the voice of Elune. Hinduli Rethad.
I stand ready.
And you leave her thought, guys.
Your building is complete.
But yeah, we've got a full... I mean, there's more that you can do with the Night Elves than this. They have multiple unit types. They have stationary defensive structures. They've got all the things that you'd expect them to have. It's just in this particular map, it's like, nah,
Your move.
you don't get to play with those.
I'm listening.
So
Absolutely.
Chandris can probably have her own group.
Waiting on you. Point the way.
I await your command.
So this would be Team Chandris.
Fair enough.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Will you hurry up and finish this? You've got
Someone threatens the wilds.
90 experience points. Will destroying this thing make a difference? No, she gets nothing for destroying the buildings. Good to know for future.
Immediately.
Your building is complete.
I'm not intentionally dragging my feet here, guys. I just, the archers are really frail.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Okay, so now we got
I'm
The
listening.
goddess calls.
Tyrande with her own
Let's
group.
get going.
Chandris has her own group.
Ashrathoraman.
It's great. We're all ready to rock here. But we do have a little quest that we need to do. Side
I
quest,
stand
which will
ready.
gain us
I heed the voice of Elune.
nothing really. It's just a thing that we can do. So I'm trying to do all
Your
the side
building
quests.
is complete. I await your command.
The Elder Firbolg wishes to speak with Tyrande. So let's do that. Let's not have this wisp come over here, which is what I
The
accidentally
goddess calls.
started to have happen.
We are preparing to leave this place, priestess.
Cool.
There is a terrible evil
Oh, these guys, like,
corrupting these
don't they
lands,
attack everyone else
and I
on
will
site,
not
but now they're
allow it
friendly?
to consume my people. Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, priestess. We will reward you when you return.
Maybe they aren't Firbolgs I'm thinking of, but... And obviously we're playing as the Night Elves, so it seems like this
By Elune.
species is always hostile, except now they're friendly.
Your building
As the
is
goddess
complete.
wills.
I guess I could just grab us a
Someone
gold
threatens
mine
the
or something.
wilds. Immediately.
But yeah, we have to go search around the map and find the missing
So be it.
Firbolgs. It's not a particularly huge map, so...
By Elune.
But, you know, we'll find some creeps and maybe get some loots for Shalandris or whatever the heck her
As the
name is.
goddess wills.
Tyrande.
Someone threatens the wild.
She will be our primary hero, so she's the one who gets all the good
So
stuff
be
that
it.
we find. I don't want to destroy the full Borg huts, because even though you sometimes get
The goddess calls.
loots from destroying buildings,
By Elune.
these are like the buildings of our friends. Although they're leaving,
the
so I guess
goddess
maybe they
wills.
don't care. But it does seem a little rude to just like be destroying their huts. Get out of the damn way!
Immediately.
Immediately. Immediate. LY.
As the goddess wills.
To arms!
Ashrathoraman.
Done.
Okay, we just barely got out of that without losing an archer. Because I was doing a crappy job of micro there. I guess we could blow up those crates. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Your building is complete.
I think I just counted this.
I stand ready.
Yeah, that'll be another set of 10.
I'm listening.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Alright, so let's, are you all healed up yet? No, you're still
Waiting on you.
glowing all green. Oh, time to kill the orcs anyway.
I stand ready. Point the way. On your mark. Say no more.
Never mind. If I want to actually keep everyone alive, I'm
I stand ready.
gonna need time.
I await your command.
You guys go down there and take out those
This one
crates.
is mine.
Just in case I miss something
Someone
cool.
threatens the wilds.
Your building is complete.
We're gonna, oh, actually, this shouldn't
I
really be
stand
destroying their
ready.
crates
Let's
either.
get going.
It's a little less disrespectful than destroying their homes, but still not great.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Excellent.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. Oh, too easy.
The goddess calls.
I stand ready.
Damn it, we lost one. I just kept hoping he would die before we lost one more.
I stand ready. On your mark. Fair enough.
They do always seem to go right past that one zone.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Because, yeah, we need to...
Waiting on you.
she leveled up,
I stand
so
ready.
Goddess calls.
we can give True Shot Aura, which will increase damage of ranged units. This is Searing Arrows, increase the damage of the priestess's attack by adding fire. But I think she has to, like, actually cast that. I think it's an active spell. So we'll get the passive aura going.
Your move. On your mark.
We'll add you to this army here.
Fair
And then we
enough.
really got to start finding these furbolgs so we can end it, because we've probably got enough forces at this point. These nuts.
Ashrathoraman.
Oh, we just hit high upkeep. So
I heed the voice of Elune.
setting up a second base wasn't even worth it because it got us into high upkeep. Just the workers for the base got us into high upkeep. Oh well,
the voice
we'll have
of Elune.
plenty of resources to replace
Ashrathoraman.
whatever. Alright, let's
So be it.
get to finding these furbolgs.
Your move.
I'm listening.
The goddess calls.
Because we've got enough forces to win the map at this point. I just,
In the name of Cenarius.
You mean that dude that the orcs have already murdered?
Immediately.
I guess that might explain why they're angry at the orcs if,
Someone threatens
oh, you
the
guys
wilds.
like that Cenarius guy that we murdered? Sorry about that.
As the goddess wills.
We had no idea.
So be it.
Supreme, so be it.
As the goddess wills.
Our gold mine is running low.
Okalamdor. Anudora.
Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. Immediately.
Well, we can't kill the paladin or we'll end the mission. Let's get the F out of here now.
So be it. As the goddess wills.
And I guess she doesn't actually
Immediately.
Let's get
probably
going.
need to rescue every Furbolg herself.
No
Our
problem.
warriors have
The
engaged
goddess
the enemy.
calls.
In the name of Cenarius.
So we'll lose a few. It's gonna happen.
I heed
She's
the
no
voice
longer
of-
gaining experience, so there's no...
I
Yeah, so
await
you
your
guys
command.
found some Furbolgs up here. Good for you.
Excellent. No problem.
Someone threatens the wild.
No problem.
By Elun.
Let's get going.
Found some more Furbolgs hanging out up here.
I'm listening.
Point the way.
Oh, you guys joined our arm. Okay, well, you guys just joined us.
Done.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Waiting on you. All too easy.
Our gold mine is about to collapse, so we... Again, we didn't really need to set up another camp. We've got all sorts of
The goddess calls.
extra funds.
So be
I
it.
await your
Waiting
command.
on you.
Getting in everyone else's way here. We're just trying to spread across the map and find Furbolgs.
Asher Thoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm listening. I await your command.
Your move. Say no more.
Let's get going.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Alright, well, our gold mine has collapsed, so now you can see the March of the Ents. These, how do we get you to, I thought you guys could move. Now we'll see him get up, and as you can see,
Our warriors
they're
have
not
engaged
fast.
the enemy.
you got lost somewhere along the way. I feel bad for you.
I await your
On your
command.
mark.
I'm listening.
We
Absolutely.
got Furbolg stuck up here, so
On your mark.
this is important that this be done right. But, I mean, again, they're really frail. Like, I've got them all masked, so they're going to be able to defeat groups of 2 and 3. You see these? I guess they were tied down, and they became instantly untied.
All too easy.
But as you can see, you don't have to rebuild your base. You can move it, but it is a
The goddess calls.
very slow process.
Let's get going.
Our warriors have
Point the
engaged
way.
the enemy.
Asher Thoraman.
The Furbolg is trying to... They're just trying to get through here. They're not trying to be involved in this fight, you know?
I heed the voice of
I
Elun.
await your command.
But they're making sure to give us plenty of flying foes. They would normally be a pain in the ass, just so you can be all impressed
Let's
with
get
the
going.
Your move.
ease with which the Night Elves
Someone
deal with them.
threatens the wilds.
I'm listening.
Waiting on you.
I think the last Furbolg will be up here. Unless we already got him. There's one up here that we already got. Okay, so be it.
I await your command.
Point the way.
Buddy, you might want to just get out of there. Go down and warn your orcish friends about this attack. Or not, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna.
I'll give it a shot.
Because you see, we're archers.
Cry
So.
havoc.
And let loose the dogs of war, or the kitty cats of war.
Fair enough.
Okay, so somewhere along all of this, we missed a Furbolg. This isn't quite as frustrating as missing a Kappa in Yakuza Like a Dragon, but it's potentially still pretty frustrating. Because I don't know how much further down along here we can get.
Let's get going.
Without encountering the encampment we're supposed to defeat at the very end. Oh, there's the last Furbolg. Okay, cool.
I'm listening.
Your move.
I await your command.
Waiting on you.
Alright, so we gotta return.
The goddess calls.
Oh, you're finally almost in position. Okay.
I'm listening.
On your mark.
Let's get going.
Ashrathoraman.
Cool beans. Alright, so let's come down here and get our reward from these guys.
By Elun.
Whatever that may be. Let's start pumping out some more archers. So we can have overwhelming force at the end of this mission. For the spirits and the forest and the wilds and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May Elun light your path to safety.
Cool beans.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
So do we control this guy? No. We control these three. 2 Furbolgs and a Furbolg champion who have chaos damage. Well, no, they have regular damage.
Ready.
But anyway, we've hit our food limit. That's why I was like, oh shit, start spamming units, because I realized that the reward for this quest is
Ashrathoraman.
more dudes.
Immediately.
Immediately. Immediate. LY.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I await your
Waiting
command.
on you.
I heed the voice.
Let's
of
get
Elun.
going.
So we got these Furbolgs. We're all good to go. I guess we'll make them their own little fighting force, but honestly, it's like they're just big, weird melee units. They're actually a lot more powerful than our archers, but they can only attack the ground. They got more hit points, better armor. Furbolg champion, there's really nothing other than maybe the paladin who can beat him. But I kind of feel bad using them.
On your mark.
So I think we'll just let the Night Elves take care of this on their own.
All too easy.
I'm listening.
Point the way.
And
Let's get going.
we'll break, like the game won't care, although we'll break World of Warcraft continuity if Chandris dies. But the overall game won't care. It is not necessary for her to be kept alive.
Someone threatens
I'm
the
listening.
wilds.
Your move.
You,
Waiting on you.
I
Say no
guess
more.
I didn't realize I had these three not in part of a group, so
On your mark.
I guess what my headcanon is, the Furbolgs will guard against a
I
counterattack.
heed the voice of
But in
Elun.
fact, we're about to send
The goddess calls.
dozens of archers into this camp.
As the
I
goddess
await your
wills.
command.
The way.
More than enough to kill everyone off. No upgrades, because upgrades have not been made available to us for this mission, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We don't even need to destroy the base, we just have to kill the paladin. So all these guys are getting bonus damage from True Shot Aura, even if they die faster than I can notice its effect. Luckily for us, the human infantry is not using that option they have to put their shields up and take
Let's
reduced
get going.
damage from arrows. That can really make archers even less effective. As you can see, there's a huge mass of them, and it takes them forever to kill even low-level units. They're not very strong. And now Duke Lionheart here is Chris Jericho. He's got his invulnerability shield, but as soon as it goes down, everybody will attack him and we will win. Yep.
I heed the voice.
I await your command.
So having dozens of archers attacking him at once is going to give us the win. Yeah, it's a bunch of little mini scenarios. This is, and there's a Pandaren, which I guess is something people care about.
Elune gives me strength.
As we watch bowling balls of flame of death destroy our city, or their city. See, that's a power that I didn't know we had. Oh, never mind, it wasn't us. Oopsie.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
Oh shit.
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Things were going bad enough with all these hot chicks in bikinis murdering us.
Advance in waves. We are no match for a force.
They are only coming through in waves.
Quickly,
Their
my
lips
sisters.
move,
Back
but we
to the
don't hear what
trees.
they're saying. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse of them. So yeah, the hot chicks in the battle bikinis were murdering us, and now we got demons. This sucks. So, 1 hero, 60 units, 4 structures. Gotta call that a win. And that's our first mission with the Night Elves, who, for obvious reasons, they've got a little bit of hetero nerd appeal for the boys. They do tend to dominate the packaging for some of the World of Warcraft stuff, and yeah, it's like the same kind of fantasy hot chicks that you would see showing up on, like, you go to like Micro Center is the one around here, like a big retail place that sells lots of computer stuff, and you can buy your own. For people who want to build Frankenstein computers, like buy their own motherboard, buy their own graphics card. The graphics card box art always features some kind of hot chick like this. Sometimes robo hot chick instead of fantasy archer hot chick. But it's usually something along these lines. Or barbarian queen or whatever. Anyway, guys, that was it. Took us like 30 minutes because I was trying to sort of explore the map and make sure we got the 4 burls, but you can do that a lot faster, obviously. But that's we're not going to get to build a full base of the full tech tree for a little while. So as you join us next time, we will be creeping around trying to escape because the little force of unupgraded archers we had were not going to be a match for the Doom Guards, Fellhounds, etc. that had been dropped on our heads. We'll see how things go for What's-Her-Face Tyrande, I guess, and the Night Elves next time. See you then, guys.